All right. Welcome to Spectrums of Real Life. My name is Tasha.
I'm Gio.
This will be our weekly podcast where we will discuss topics as a married couple. Our hope is to build a community of like-minded individuals that have gone through similar experiences. Okay. We got the dog in here with us again, and he about to get kicked out. Sit down, Chase. Sit down. Thank you. We're back. How are you?
Very well.
Very well. Oh, God. Round of applause, child. He said very well. That's child. Nah, very well. Okay, so work.
That's just because I had a shot. I wasn't very well when I got off of work.
Aye.
The shot made it very well.
Okay, I was about to say.
And then, you know, that made it better too.
All right, Mios. Don't start because I didn't have to edit so much last episode. Okay. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
You didn't give me a chance to. You just all on me again. Oh, that's a surprise and clapping.
I was trying to let the.
How was your day, Smurf? Was it wonderful, fantastic?
My day was good. My day was good. That workout was amazing. I'm telling you, you gotta use that Peloton.
Peloton. I'd be so tired of my day off from working.
I know, but it's so fun. Like for real, like it's so fun. It made me forget about my finger hurting.
How is your finger?
My finger is half of it is still numb.
Why don't you tell the good people at home how you hurt your finger?
So I'm not flipping y'all off. It's literally my middle finger. So he had scheduled one of my gifts for Christmas was a massage, a full body massage, and the time that he scheduled it for, like, so we thought it was on a Wednesday. It ended up being on a Tuesday, which neither one of us knew. We both was study thinking it was a Wednesday, and it was for 3:15. Child, they called me at 3:30, like, hi, where are you? And I'm like, what? So I had to hurry up and get to the crib because I had on the skirt. And I thought I was going to get a pedicure, but that's neither here nor there. So I had came to change my bottom stockings to put on leggings. And in the process of rushing out the car, somehow, some way, neither one of us know how, I slammed my freaking finger in the car door, right? It was like half of my finger. So like in the front, it's just skin, a little bit of skin came off. But the back part was like messed up. Like to the point where it's a big old gash. And it's bruised, and like half of my finger is numb. So, yeah. It's. I'm not gonna say it was painful, but it's not painful. It's just literally half of my middle finger is numb and a little swollen, which is weird. But yeah, it's better today than it was before. So I'm not gonna. Your misfortune. I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna be like, thank you for me still having my finger.
Lord, you're trying to traumatize me now. Oh my God.
So yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. But I'm glad you had an okay day. A good, not a horrible day. You home, so it should be even greater.
I wouldn't say it was horrible. It was just a regular, typical day. It wasn't horrible. No craziness. Except for these people that pay with checks. Irk my soul.
Who still use checks this time of age? I never wrote a check a day
in my life.
Well, I have written a check, but I haven't written a check. I normally, like, if I do electronic checks to pay for something, but that's about it.
The thing that really pissed me off about it is like I'm trying to run the check, it's not going through. Running the check, it's not going through. Running the check, it's not going through. Then this old motherfucker over here talking about, I'll just pay cash. How come you punk ass didn't pay with cash before?
Because she thought she was about to put her account in overdraft.
Nah, bro. Like, I was mad as hell. Like, and it was only freaking $8.95. Why you gonna write a check for that? Come on. Come on, people. Like, make it make sense. $8.95, you writing a check for that? And you gave me a $20 bill? I'm done. But whatever. Well, that's neither here nor there.
We forgot to toast in the beginning of the show. Oh, so, toast to a new show.
Toast to a new show. And new hairdo.
And a new hair. Well, So, new hairdo, y'all. I'm trying to lock my hair. So, yeah. I spent all this time braiding all these little, partial braids and then a twist for the rest of it. And we're going to see in a few weeks, 3-4 weeks. Hopefully it lock up and it's all nice and everything. But it feels good. Like I was telling him, I don't know why I never thought about this before. Like this is so easy to maintain. Like I ain't have to do nothing but spray some water or a scalp.
Me ain't gonna braid my hair. I'm messing with you. I'm joking.
Y'all get them.
I'm messing with you. When we was on quarantine though, you braided my hair.
I did. We was bored.
There's nothing to do.
We did a lot of things on quarantine because we was bored.
Alcohol, hair braiding, video game playing, no nonsense playing. We bought a football out there playing catch in the yard. Like that's how ridiculous it was. There was nothing to do. Couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Just stuck.
Yeah, hot mess.
Tequila was our best friend.
Something like that.
But one of our best friends, he kicked it with us a lot.
So what we have today, I'm sure everybody, all our folks from the urban neighborhood. I can't even say the urban neighborhood.
Universal. Talking about.
It's a universal. This is why. Well,
universal.
When I was staying in the urban neighborhood, this is when it was big for me. Like I
always lived in the urban neighborhood, sir. So of course it's gonna be big for you there because
I live in the urban neighborhood now.
Now you don't, but I'm saying that's been your whole life. You've always lived in the urban neighborhood, so that's okay. It's big for you there because that's where you lived at.
Okay.
But
so maybe that's why. So that's why I said it. But
it happened to me where I lived at.
No, I'm talking about this drink.
I thought you were talking about the topic.
No,
my bad. Sorry.
I was talking about this drink. This is big in our neighborhood. Like so this is the Buzz Ball. This is we was on two different pages.
Two different pages.
Buzz Balls, right? I know everybody. We don't have the little thing, but
could do that anyway.
We could, but we're not getting sponsored, so I don't really want to do that. But go to your
Buzz Balls.
I know, right?
To y'all.
Go to y'all local liquor store and get a little Buzz Ball. It's like 15% alcohol. You can get one. Like this was just one, so you can get a cute
tequila
little,
sunrise
cute
or tequila,
Buzz.
whatever the hell it is.
What did I get? I got chili mango is what I got, and he got a tequila Rita.
This is that damn Rick James. That's what this is.
This Rick James was on something else, child. Hold on,
this is Rick James in liquid form. This damn thing is serious.
Okay. So now we got all the pleasantries out, child. Let's get into the topic. What's the topic of the day? Love.
Fake friends and fake family members.
Ooh.
We all got them. You know. Ooh. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
All too well.
They out there. Fake as hell for no reason. If you don't like me, fine. Just tell it to my face. That's fine. I'm a grown-ass man. It ain't gonna hurt my goddamn feelings.
So we can start by the fake friends and family members that fake, like literally be fraudulent in your face. They make it seem like they like you in your face, but around other people, they be saying stuff about you, and around other people,
they act
like y'all not cool and stuff. And even to themselves. So, like, I done had friends that I felt like we was like genuine friends. And honestly, behind closed doors, even if they didn't say negative stuff about me to other people, like deep down in their soul, they had an issue with me. Like they was like had some type of envied me or was jealous of me or whatever the case may be. And it showed in like their behaviors and stuff like that, like little stuff that they would do. But me being naive, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, like I didn't, like was never taught. Like when you are friends with somebody, this, and this, like this is the criteria. Like you don't befriend everybody, right? So like for me, it was never like, oh, these are the qualities that people should have in order to be your friend. If somebody was nice to me or we was like cool and it wasn't no friction and stuff, like I just automatically felt like they was my friend. Like that's just how I was.
That's how
now being grown is completely different. But like back then, that's literally what my criteria was for a friend until I got a little bit older and learned through experience the craziness.
These people be out here with that craziness. Like, it don't even make any damn sense. They befriend you at first, and then they want to become your worst enemy the next time. Like, what the hell? Like, what just happened? What transpired? And you didn't do nothing to these people at all. You didn't do nothing to them. But they just attack it from every which way. Then they group up with somebody else, and they attacking you from that way.
Oh, when they
like,
group up, baby. When they group up.
Where did that happen? Like, where's that coming from? What the hell is that all about? You lame as hell for that craziness.
Like, wow.
But at the end of the day, though, it's people's own insecurities. Like, they feel something about themselves. They're projecting their bullshit on top of you, and that's why they coming at you crazy and trying to make you feel like a bad person. And you are all fucked up, but you're not though. It's them.
Like, I always feel like any new set of friends that I get, like, my main thing is like, nobody is competition. If you friends with somebody, they on the same level, they similar to you, and you use that person for motivation, not to be like, oh, I'm jealous because this person has this and this person has that. You know. Like, I don't know. It's just weird to me.
My thing is this. Surround yourself with same-like individuals. People that are on the same path as you. You want to be a business owner, surround yourself around people that want to be business owners. You want to be an entrepreneur, same thing. Surround yourself around people like that. Because y'all can feed off each other. Y'all can learn stuff from each other.
This is true.
If you hanging out, if you want to be an entrepreneur and you hanging out with a nigga that working in the damn gas station, it ain't gonna work. The dude in the gas station gonna be jealous as hell. Oh, I'm moving this and I'm moving that. Oh, I'm about to open this up. This nigga over here clerking the gas station. And it ain't wrong
with nobody clerking the gas station.
If that's what, wrong
no, I'm just clarifying.
If
that's what you want to do.
That's
but
fine.
your goals don't align with each other. You can't grow and really be continuously grow and be friends with somebody that does that, because eventually it's gonna end up being some type of friction.
If somebody is a go-getter and somebody is complacent, these people cannot connect. You cannot mentally connect with people because you're not going to be on the same brain path. It's not going to happen.
But the other thing I was going to say is people fake it. People fake it. Like, so what I mean is so you know how like sometimes when you get in a relationship with somebody, you get the representative, and then you see the real person after so many weeks or months or whatever being with that person, right? It's the same thing with friendships, right? With friendships, you get the representative, and they might act like they want to do the same goals and dreams and stuff that you have. But then further down the line, you realize like, oh, this person is just trying to be around me because I know so and so and so. Or they're just trying to be around me because they think they can get the perks of being my friend and so on and so forth.
But at the same time, if you meet somebody, y'all click up whatever. Let's say you meet somebody at a freaking pool hall, blah, blah, whatever. Y'all kick it off. Y'all cool. Playing game. Oh, okay, you a cool brother, blah, blah, whatever. What you do for a living, brother? Oh, I work at the gas station. How long you work at the gas station? I've been there about 10 years. 10 years.
Right, I get that.
Okay, so you've been there for 10 years. That means you're not making that situation. You're not trying to come back from that. You just stay right there.
Right.
You've been there for a decade. But you're not going nowhere.
But what I'm getting at is, let's say you at a social event and you meet somebody, and it might be an entrepreneur, whatever, right?
Okay.
But they intent is not to make friends to build and whatever. Their intent is to get with other people that's making moves and doing stuff and just to feed off of them.
That's bullshit.
It's people out there that do that.
They lame as hell. You can't make it off your own steam. That's crazy.
It's plenty of people that can't make it off their own esteem. Like,
and I think it's bullshit.
Like, I'll not an example of that, but an example of like, we can get into, because we kind of talking about friends, so let's kind of get into like family members that's fake, right? So, excuse me. So, I burped. Anyway, so I'll give you an example, right? So, let's see. I've had family members like fake. No, I can't even say no. That's what's crazy. I'm trying to think. I haven't had nobody fake. Family members. Unfortunately, my family members been true and honest about not liking me. I'm gonna be real. My issue, and you know, like being that we kind of talked about this in one of the episodes, that my dad is not my biological dad, right? So it was a lot of turmoil and issue on his side of the family where like I used to always get treated less than or differently than my brother, right? Like it was a big thing. Um and growing up, like for me, my issue was nobody ever stood up for me. Nobody ever said nothing about it. Nobody ever took a stand for me about the situation. And we talking about people would get, like my brother would get gifts and I wouldn't get nothing. People would blatantly treat me different in front of my, you know what I'm saying, parents or whatever. And it would be grown adults be like, oh no, I don't like her. Mind you, I'm a kid, right? A kid. We're not talking about like teenage years. We're talking about a kid. So like for me, I can't even say that was fake. They was upfront that they ain't mess with me because of something so simple as you're technically not my blood relative.
Which is ridiculous and it's lame as hell.
So I can't even really say that.
My thing is this though: how the hell they accept your mother, but they don't accept the mother's child? That's the most ignorant, most ridiculous, most stupidest thing I ever heard in my life.
But that's the crazy part. That's the main thing I used to always ask myself, like, okay, so technically, she had a child out of wedlock. Like, you don't have no ill will, no feelings or nothing towards her, but you got a problem.
But it's a complete package, though. Y'all.
But it never was. It never was. It never was. And it was like so insane. Like, we can get in depth on this in a whole nother episode because there's so much to that. But I'm not going to go in depth about it because that's really not the topic. But my point in saying all of that was my family members.
You can hold on. You can put your.
No names.
No names. You can put your mom in there as being a fake ass family member because she fake as hell for not backing you up. Oh hell no, sister. You gonna get him a gift. You ain't gonna get my daughter a gift. If you don't love her, you don't love me. This is how she just went in. She just went DMX.
Well.
X done started something. Stop
stomping so loud.
I'm just saying
I get what you're saying.
That's the music that plays in my head. Right. If somebody disrespect my child,
right?
You gonna get him a gift, not her?
So
X done started something. Hey. I'm sorry. Okay.
The mic.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Chase, see?
If you don't sit your dirty.
Stop. Sit down, Chase.
Go on, Chase.
So
I'm just saying. That should be one
for me. You know I do that. We just got done talking about a situation like that with baby girl. You know I do that. I don't play about that. Somebody do. I have an issue, and if the shoe was on the other foot, like I was the mom, like yeah, I would go in. Like I don't play about my child, right? But unfortunately, my mother didn't do that. Like she didn't, and they just let it ride. Well, how it was like. Again, like I said, when we get to that topic, we can make a topic in an episode because it's way more to it. You know what I'm saying? And we could go in depth and talk about particular instances and issues. It's a lot of them, but I can pinpoint at least 3 or 4 and have a quick conversation. Because I know it's people out here that deal with the same situation where they might be a stepchild and the other side of the family treats them way differently than the biological child. For no reason. It's just of the fact of blood.
It's a child. A child is a child.
But people don't care.
A child do to anybody.
People don't care. People do not care. But so fake family members, I can't relate to. Fake friends, I can relate to all day. Like I done had friends, I done loan money, I done help, like went above and beyond for, and like they made it seem like they was my friends, and it ended up not being the situation because people was just being phony.
Ooh. Like, go ahead. You got something else to say?
No.
I'll tell you a perfect example of a fake ass friend. I'm not gonna say what city I was at, but I was getting my master's degree in school, blah blah whatever. Had a friend come over, and I'm comfortable around this person. They cool, blah blah whatever. So I was putting out money. I used to keep money in this cash money in this little pyramid that I had on one of my desktops or whatever. So I used to always put cash money in there. It's like, like something just to go into your little reserve, blah, blah, whatever. So I went into my reserve. I was about to go grocery shopping. And my friend was going to come with me go grocery shopping. So I took out the money from the pyramid. It's like, bam. Okay, 100. Okay, let me go get hit 40 with the refreshments. Let me go ahead and get that real quick. I'm about to go smoke my friend up. We about to get right. We about to go to the grocery store and pick up some cool stuff, right? I come in there, so I had it folded, so I couldn't really see. But I mentally in my mind, I was like, okay, I got $60 right here, so that's gonna be cool for what I need to get from the grocery store, right? So it was folded over, so I just grabbed it and just put it in my pocket. And I don't generally keep cash on me because I really don't hate having cash. But at this time in my life, I had cash on me. So went out there, got that bang banger. We did that. Went to the grocery store.
Talking about bang banger.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I hope y'all don't know what he's talking
Y'all
about.
know what I'm talking about. So anyway, get to the grocery store. The damn bill was like, it was like 58 and some change. I'm like, cool, bet. Damn. I had $40. And I know for certain, for good goddamn it, I had $60 that I laid out. I took out $100 out of my pyramid, $40 on that bang banger, and then $60 for the groceries. So I'm just looking at this curious son of a bitch, like, you motherfucker, you just stole goddamn $20 from me. You a dirty
then
motherfucker.
stood there with you while you was in the grocery store,
And looking
like
at
you.
me like, nah, nigga gotta use his debit card. God damn, I know you took that shit. But I ain't say shit, even though I should have. I should have put my hands on it. But I didn't. I regressed. I was on the whole stage of becoming a better person. So I'm like, you know what? I know where I can connect. You never be in my apartment alone again. That's for good goddamn sure. It's never gonna happen. Never. It didn't even say nothing about it. They didn't even try to sneak the 20 back in my apartment when they came over when I was there. Couldn't even sneak it somewhere. Like put it behind a bookcase or put it inside a book or use it as a bookmark and let the 20 stick out so you can see it. So we all know we're on the same page because I know you stole that $20. And if you would have asked me for that $20, I would have gave it to you. I would have gave it to you. All you had to do was ask. But no, I want to steal. I want to be on that sneaky ass shit. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's some bullshit.
So
trash.
I'll tell it, since you told a story, I'll tell a story.
Trash.
Right? And this is crazy because that we talking about like fake friends because so recently, not even recently, I'm sorry. Around the time that we had got engaged and you had got me the second ring, the one from Tiffany's, right? So I had after you gave it to me or whatever, I had posted it on social media, and I don't normally I wasn't really one of them type of people to block people on social media and stuff. I am now, but I was like, whatever. I don't care. So this is a chick that I figured out was a fake friend before I even posted this, right? But I forgot she was a friend on Facebook. So backstory with her, this particular person was my friend like the entire time from kindergarten to 8th grade, right? So again, like I told y'all, it wasn't no criteria for a friend. We cool, we stay in the same building, we, you know what I'm saying? Like we cool, right? Granted, we would get into it, but I felt like that was just the growing pains
Y'all
of
physically fought?
Yeah, we physically fought before.
Y'all still
We
became
physically
friends?
fought before.
Y'all was friends
And
afterwards?
yeah.
Oh, hell.
She used
be my
to
arch rival, nigga. I'm about to be on your ass like white as on rice.
She used
you
to
slipping, you don't be slipping.
We fought.
I'm gonna get you.
We fought one time.
I'm deflating tires.
And we was kids, love. I said kindergarten to 8th grade.
Okay.
That was how many.
These are the times you deflate tires. This is the time you spill milk on them. Accidentally, but on purpose.
Oh, meals. Anyway.
These are times when you make up rumors that they got freaking punks and mocks and all types of diseases.
Hold on. Are we getting
They got cooties and stuff.
Wait.
This is the time for all that.
Let me finish. It's
I'm
crazy. Because she started a rumor. It's crazy. So, so we have fought before. She used to always talk about me. Like, other people would come and say to me, like, oh, she was talking about me. Right?
Why was she your friend when she's talking about you?
Okay, this is what, she never said it to, well, no, I take that back. She used to play it off as, oh, we roasting each other. Like, back in the day, remember I told you, like, back in the day, like,
playing the dozens.
Right. But when we did that, she used to play it off as if it was a joke, but this shit was real. Like, this was real stuff that she was feeling.
You mean example?
So remember I told you, like, when I was younger, you know, I got a nice size forehead. I'm not insecure about it no more because your girl is cute. But when I was younger, like, that was a thing that people used to try and tease me about. They couldn't say nothing else about me. That's what they would only say. So, like, she knew this though, right? Because she was my friend, so I would confide in her. So it was certain stuff that people would come back to me and say that she said, as far as jokes specifically about that.
Hold on. Playing the dozens is one person in front of the other person, not behind your back, though.
But what I'm saying is we would do it in front of each other. But then when she'd get around other people, let's say they'd be like, oh, you know what Tasha at, da-da-da-da-da. She would make a remark, oh, that big head, da-da-da-da-da. Like, she would say stuff about me and people would come back and tell me. So for a long time, I would be like, I thought people was just trying to break up our friendship because, mind you, I had been friends with her for a long time. Up until we got to probably like 7th grade, right? And she used to, around that age, you know, boys started liking you and stuff like that. And there was a lot of boys that was like liking me. Mind you, I was a tomboy, like to the extreme. You know what I'm saying? So I did hang around a lot of boys, but she was always my friend. And probably like 2 other girls, right? So she number one thing she did is we was in a hallway of our apartment building talking, chit-chatting. And my hand, like, it's hard to explain. It's a regular door, but anybody that know the ghetto doors, the project doors, it's not a regular wooden door. It's a steel door. It's a big ass fucking heavy door. Because it's a lock, it's a big lock on it. You have to be buzzed in, or you have to have a key to get in. So it's not like our doors, like it's a regular door. You
this
see what
is
I'm
a
saying?
home, not a prison.
Stop playing with me. This is where I stayed. So, right, we standing in the hallway and we talking. The whole time she holding the door open. So she's right here. I'm right here where the door is at. She holding the door open or whatnot. And the door didn't open the normal way. So, right, if you standing in front of the door and you open it, it goes this way. The door was ghetto. It went that way. So I'm standing right here with my hand on the door situation. And we talking, chit-chatting, whatever. So we still talking. In the midst of us talking, she don't even, like, we didn't end the conversation. We were still sitting here talking. She closes the door. As the door closes, because my hand is up here like this, my ring finger on my right hand somehow ended up being in the crack of the door.
Got a problem with them fingers.
And she slammed my finger in the door. Mind you, as she slammed my finger in the door, y'all, I started panicking because at first I didn't feel it. Like, real, I didn't feel it. As it, like, I woke and I was like, what the? And then I just panicked. Like, blood was everywhere. Like, I thought the tip of my finger was gone. Like, it was crazy. I ran up the stairs to my mama. She called a taxi because my dad was at work and she didn't drive. She called a taxi. We went to the hospital. They sold it back. Whatever. Boom.
So the bag, it was hanging off.
Yeah, that's why it's like this on this end. This is where they sold it at because it was halfway off. So, boom. Long story short is she did it on purpose, right? So we
know that for a fact?
I know that for a fact. We get back and she like, oh, I didn't even see your finger there. I didn't even know, and blah 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 blah, and this
she
and that.
She could have been ditzy or something.
No, she wasn't ditzy. Far from that. So that was number 1. Number 2 strike for me was when I started hanging out with another person that was my age, because she was 1 year under me. 1 year, 1 grade under me. When I started hanging out with another person that eventually became my best friend for a long time, the one that passed away.
Unfortunately.
So me and her was like, I'm talking about like this. And she felt some type of way. On top of the way, like stuff that she was already saying about me before that I didn't think, like I thought people was lying, like I was naive. And so she started making up these rumors about me, talking about I was a hoe and all this promiscuous stuff. And mind you, your kid was still I wasn't even like on that type of stuff. Like still, you know what I'm saying? Like none of that. Like, none of that. And I'm just like, why would you say this stuff about me? Like, she was going on a whole, when I tell you, like, before a smear campaign was a smear campaign, like, she was legit doing the most. All because she was mad because now I had found a new friend and she felt some type of way about it instead of coming to me and saying it or whatever the case may be. So fast forward to when I posted the ring, right?
Oh, Jesus.
She's still bitter because when I posted the ring, she wrote a comment. But before I got a chance to get to her comment, somebody else had wrote one before her and I was responding. So as in the midst of me responding to her comment, she decides to go on her Facebook and pick this B think she all that because this and this and that on some hating stuff.
Oh my God. You never told me this.
I did, babe. I told you. Maybe it was so long ago. This B think she all that, da 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 this and this. I was like, what? Because she got a ring, da da da. No, and I knew it was about me because nobody else posted a ring or whatever. And I blocked her. Because you're weird. Bro, you're weird. I ain't talked to you in over a decade, and you're weird as hell because you're still holding on to some animosity about something. Like, I never did nothing to you. I was honestly a good friend, a true friend to you, but because you were so concerned, so worried at the time that you didn't have no male prospects, nobody liked you in that type of way, that you felt some type of way about me when I never was like, oh, I want attention. I was the girl. I was like, you know what I'm saying, just a friend to everybody.
She over here jealous as hell. You got a
she
$15
was.
ring.
She no.
And she got 3 or 4 kids and got nothing.
Well, I'm not gonna go into her business.
That's
but
what she got.
She don't have 3 kids, but she do have a situation.
I know she got a situation.
But my point is the fakeness came from the beginning, and I never caught it, and then it just went into a whole nother scenario. So yeah.
I got another story about fake ass friends. What year was this? This is my freshman year in college. Freshman year in college. Yep. My dorm room person that I stayed with the whole year, cool as hell, friends and stuff, blah blah, whatever.
Sit down.
Cool as hell.
Sit.
So fast forward. This is a quick story, real quick, so you know how fake this bastard is. So we shared a dorm room, whatever, for the whole year, and then we was taking our finals or whatever, right? So his finals, for whatever reason, was in the morning time. And then my finals was in the afternoon. So mine started at 12 and his ended at like 11:30. So when I was leaving the dorm room, he was coming in. Oh, good to see you, brother, blah, 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 we'll hook up this summer, yada, 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 whatever. He stayed in Pasadena and I stayed in North Hollywood. So he was going to hook up, blah, blah, in the summer, go kick it, yada, 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 whatever, right? But when I was walking to my class, I was like, damn, I forgot to lock my locker. So if you don't know what that is, you've never been to college before, they have a locker in your dorm room. 2 doors, it's tall as hell, put all your clothes in there, all your stuff, your shoes at the bottom. You can put more stuff at the top. You got stuff on the side.
Oh, wow. I stayed on campus in college. I didn't have that.
It wasn't an immaculate room, so let me just tell you.
Oh, okay.
So you close it, and then you had a locker, so you could lock it back. But I didn't lock it. And I'm like, I know this dude all year. He ain't gonna take nothing from me. Like, why would he do that? We cool as hell. I go take my finals. I come back. I go in there, get my stuff ready to get on the road, blah, blah, whatever. This punk ass motherfucker took all my goddamn CDs. And when I tell you I had a CD collection that was up your motherfucking ass, I had at least 200 CDs. This dude took every freaking CD that I had. He took it all. It was a big book like this and like this. Stacked CDs. The whole situation. I was mad as hell. All I could listen to back to LA was goddamn Tribe Called Quest. That's it. It was either that or listen to some goddamn honky-tonk country ass shit. I was mad as fuck. I was so freaking pissed. Like, if I see this motherfucker next year, I'm gonna beat the brain. Ain't gonna be no conversations had it. Ain't gonna say nothing. So when I see you, it's gonna be a misunderstanding. I'm gonna beat the brakes off your motherfucker. This dude didn't even come back to school next semester. I was thirsty and waiting. I can't wait till I see this dude. I can't wait till I see him. I'm gonna knock the brakes off his ass.
He knew he wasn't coming back. That's why he did that.
Oh my God. Obviously, he did not contact me all summer to hang out because we already know what the fuck just happened. That's some big ass shit though. Like, come on,
you
bro.
You ain't have his number?
I had his number and I called him. He didn't answer.
I would have left him a voicemail. nasty ass voicemail.
You don't think I did?
I would have had to let that out.
I can't say what I said on that voicemail right here on this camera. Because I could be like, nah, I can't. Because that was a time where I did not know how to restrain myself in life. Talking all types of crazy.
Listen, we can. We already like 30 minutes in, Chad. We can keep going on and on about stories about.
Sure the hell can.
But okay, so let's, because we ain't really touched on, like, I touched on family member stuff. Is there anything that you like, fake family member stuff that you want to touch on as far as you?
Oh, for sure. Oh, I got that for y'all too. So check this out, y'all. And tell me in the comments if this makes any type of sense. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to my wife. I'm gonna explain it to y'all though. You tell me what y'all think, right? Okay, so in our family, there's me, my two twin sisters, my older sisters, my mom and dad. So it's just the five of us, right? So my dad has two brothers, and then he had a sister. She passed away, unfortunately, of cancer. Unfortunately, she was the love of my life. She taught me so much stuff. And then my mom, she has two sisters and a brother. They live in Hawaii. Okay, right? So they live in Hawaii.
I'm gonna take a sip for you because I know where it's going.
It's going. And I wish I could take another sip. And I wish I could light something up to tell this story because it pains my heart. For some reason, some odd, unbelievable, ridiculous reason, they have a relationship with one of my sisters and not myself or my other sister. For whatever reason, it makes no sense to me. So they'll pay for trips for her to come to Hawaii. They'll pay for trips for her to go to Vegas. They'll pay for trips for her to go to New York, bring her child, Christmas gifts, anniversaries, birthdays, whatever the case may be. They're getting gifts.
So they treat her how a niece is supposed to get treated, pretty much.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like a regular person. Like, that's your niece. Okay, I'm going to give you gifts on this day. Blah, blah, whatever. These people knew I got married. They knew that. My sister told them, what I get, blank.
Not even
nothing. Not a pinch of anything. I don't even want anything from you. A congratulations card, that's fine. That's cool. I appreciate that. At least I know that you care. Christmas time comes, nothing. No sweet break givens, no season's greetings, no nothing. Just nothing. Just absolutely blank. Don't get nothing from them. It's the craziness to me, which is like makes no type of sense.
So how do they fall in line with the fake family members? But
because it's supposed to be my aunt, uncle, and aunt, and they don't treat me as such. They treat me like I'm some type of outside bandstander. Like I'm prohibited to be a part of their circle.
But you got a similar issue, like as far as like I do, as far as I'm the step daughter per se.
It's like I'm the black sheep of the family.
And you were adopted, and so like they be doing that same BS that they was doing with me with you and vice versa.
It's craziness.
Like, yeah.
We
need to do an episode about that. Adoption not versus, because we don't want to be first. We need to do stepchild, adopted child, like something along them lines, because our stuff falls similar, but it's different a little bit at the same time. Like, it's crazy.
Family blood, not family blood.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah, that's a hell of a topic.
Probably not the next episode, but we're gonna do that very soon, because it's
family blood, not family blood.
Like, all of this stuff actually kind of, as far as family is concerned, it falls into that same thing.
And it's real. This is a real situation that's happening. Like, people go through this. Like, it's craziness.
The thing that I never understood as far as when it comes to family, it's like when the kid never does anything and y'all treat the kid differently, like y'all don't understand how that affects a child long term. Like, imagine we could put it in a classroom setting. Imagine being in a classroom full of kids And the teacher's like, I mess with y'all 10 students, but y'all 3 I don't mess with. And being treatmently.
I'm messing with you.
Them the numbers that just popped in my head. So
joking.
it's like, y'all 3 I don't mess with. So I'm not really y'all gonna eat. I'm gonna give y'all the bare minimum. But I ain't finna go above and beyond. I ain't gonna get y'all no cards, no Christmas gifts. Y'all not gonna get no Valentine's Day card, no candy. I'm not gonna ask y'all how y'all doing and what's going on in y'all life. Like, you don't give that attention. And like, that's what's messed up when it becomes an issue. That's what becomes an issue when it comes to like adopted kids or stepchildren. And it's like, y'all don't realize what y'all do to kids because y'all make them feel like they less than, and then they grow up to be a grown adult, and then their expectations is not what it should be because they're so used to being treated a certain type
getting the
of
bare
way.
minimum.
And you have to train yourself, because again, it's all a mind thing. So you have to train yourself to want more and do more and X, Y, and Z. And that's a process. But like, if you your whole literal childhood been like programmed to be a certain type of way and feel a certain type of way and accept a certain type of thing. You think that's the way the world is. You think that's what it is. And it's not. And it's crazy because adults, like, y'all are so effed up for doing that to kids because y'all don't have to. Y'all volunteer to do that. Y'all volunteer to do those because the kid never done anything.
Nothing.
At all.
Ever.
But y'all do that purposely, intentionally, and don't care about doing it. Like, it's insane to me.
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to get to the bottom run. Like, I'm doing forensic files, y'all. I'm doing forensic files. I'm trying to get to the nitty gritty. I'm trying to understand, like, why these people hate me so much.
You can't understand it.
So when I get any more information about that or why they hate me so much, I'm going to let y'all know. I'm trying to figure it out. I told my sister, she went over to visit them recently. And I told her to call me when she's over there so we can have a conversation. So I can understand, like, damn, like, where all the animosity come from. Did she call me, y'all? No.
Nope.
She didn't call me.
That was
she texted me like 3 times.
Right there.
And it was a wrap.
Mind you, text him. She was over there for 10 days. Text him 3 times. They talk every day. Every day. Multiple times a day, actually. If you want to consider text messages and phone calls, they talk like once a day. And they text like 10 times a day. She
go over there and she disappeared. Like, she went into the freaking
abyss.
The what do they call that? The Imbuta, what is it called? Damn it.
I don't know. I said abyss. What you talking about?
Abyss.
Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Triangle. Yes. That's it. I said Bermuda. Bermuda Triangle. Yes. You can cancel all that out.
Get him.
Bermuda Triangle.
Get him. I'm keeping that in.
That's how she disappeared, though. She disappeared like that. And she didn't contact back and say anything. I was like, damn. And then she contacted me, oh, we're going to go on vacation. This is where we're going to go. Yeah. Well, Happy New Year to you, too. Like, what the hell? No Happy New Year. Like, what's happening? Like, make it make sense to me. I'm confused. When you go to them, oh, don't talk to them because it's going to look bad upon you. Why the fuck do I make you look bad? I'm an upholding citizen of society. Like, I go to work every single day. I pay my bills. I'm good to my wife. How the hell am I somebody you need to be not being conspired with? I'm confused.
Love.
What the fuck did I do?
And what I told you, which I'm past the situation.
I ain't past it.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
I ain't past it.
It's no love. It's no explanation for these people. They're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. And it has nothing to do with you. Literally, it has everything to do with you, but it has nothing to do with you.
How does that make sense?
Because I know. Let me tell you, it has everything to do with you because it's about you. You feel like it's about you, right? But it has nothing to do with you because they're not thinking about how it affects y'all for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. Like, so comment, and subscribe. Share our clips that we put on TikTok.
Any advice that you give me for that situation I got in the islands, tell me, please.
Give some advice, some suggestions.
I'm going about it the wrong way, obviously. I don't know what I necessarily need to do. I need to confront them You need to call them. Give me your number and call them.
No.
Get over here. Do I need to go Sub-Zero? I don't know. What I need to do. What I need to do, Smurf? I don't know. At this point, I'm just confused. Because they about to, like, I don't want to have any,
regret.
Like, ill regrets, yes. If you got issues with me, I want to know that shit before you pass away. God forbid.
So we can...
I want to know how I'm going to hash this
fix
out.
it. Yeah.
I'm a people person. I'm a people person, y'all. Let's hash it out.
We gonna get that.
What's the beef? What's the beef? Because I don't have none. I got issues with y'all because of the shit y'all do. But
anyway,
tell me what the beef is with me, and then we can figure it out.
We can hash out the situation.
Matter of fact, y'all can come on the goddamn situation. Come here. We can do virtual.
They not.
Come into the panel and we can talk about it. Tell me.
They are
how y'all
not.
feel about me for real.
They are not.
I know they're not.
They would never.
Never.
Just like my people would never.
I want all three of them right there. Hi.
Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all soon.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace.
Love you. Peace.